person they
after wins.
Once you're ready to take on the world, get into Unlimited for the best rewards in My Team, including Pink Diamond Wilt Chamberlain for going 12-0 in the Galaxy Opal tier.
Make sure you're also checking out Limited every weekend. Adjust your lineup to the different rules, earn wins, and soon enough, you'll have your hands on Pink Diamond Devin Booker.
And this year, the $250,000 turn.
It's time to introduce the Boston Celtics. At guard, number 811, Peyton Pritchard. The man in the middle, at 6'9", number 42, Al Horford. At guard, number 36, Marcus Smart. At small forward, at 6'6".
Hello, everyone. Proud to bring you, and let's go straight over to David Aldridge for a report before the tip-off. Hey, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Marcus Smart stayed.
Stretch 6. I love that. Great stuff, David. Thank you. Here are the 5 for the Raptors. Van Vliet and Anunoby are your wingmen. Khem Birch is out there with King, and it's Dragic in at the point guard position. And for the Celtics, down in the front court along with Tatum. Then there's Horford. Then it's Marcus Smart. And it's Pritchard in at the point guard. Now we're looking at teams with first-year coaches, Chris. How long do you think it usually takes to get up to... with the new system?
You know, it depends, Kevin. Do you have veteran players on your team? Is it a familiar system that guys have seen before? Young squads, they take a little bit more time to get up to speed. It may take till the All-Star break or so.
Now here's Van Vliet. Outside Dragic, and stolen by Tatum. There's Brown with the three, and it's King with the rebound. And so, MP will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Their last encounter was in Boston, where they were able to handle the Celtics.
Yeah, they really squeaked out a close one in that last matchup. Came down to just a few turnovers that gave them the margin of victory.
Here's Brown. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Great physical and athletic tool. Brown's adept at pushing past contact.
Floats it up for MP. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. Now here's Tatum. 20 points for him last game against Dallas. He gets that one.
How about the balance from Tatum? Now look, he absorbed the contact like a champ and scored despite it.
First quarter, about a minute and a half in. And MP throws it down.
And what can you say about an alley-oop from that far away?
You can't say anything. It was pure beauty. For Boston, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Pritchard passes to Tatum. Brown wide open. He fired. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Well, how about the quickness of that release? Brown just draining that catch-and-shoot jumper.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Tatum passes to Pritchard. Back to Tatum. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Boston.
They're setting the tone early with their defense, keeping the pressure on and taking chances. And they've got a bunch of steals to show for it.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight. And that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
The Celtics have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. And along with production, this team really thrives on Van Vliet's leadership.
He sets a great example with his toughness, his dedication, and his teammates believe in him and believe they're going to win, partly because of him.
4 on the shot clock. Here's Tatum. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
He doesn't get the finish, but the D's got to be quicker to rotate and stop him from getting to the rim.
Here's King. It's hauled in by Brown. And so Brown will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
3 for 4 to start. I mean, he's going to try to keep this streak going as long as he can.
Now that he's attracting so much defensive attention, Greg, Brown is routinely getting others involved.
And how about his assist numbers have skyrocketed? And it's really not surprising. His sole focus is doing what's best for the team.
Now here's Van Vliet. 8 points his last outing. MP kicks to Birch. Floats it up for MP. The shot misses. Celtics leading by 5. Here's Pritchard. 9 points last game. The kick out to Brown. From past the arc. Doesn't go for him. Now Toronto takes it the other way. Coming off that loss against the Nets.
And, guys, you just can't afford to give away points from the foul line. Not in the NBA. Teams are just too talented.
Yeah, and that's got to be annoying to them. I mean, work hard to get to the line, but fail to capitalize.
Outside Tatum. Stolen by Van Vliet. King, the pass to Anunoby. And he's going up for the alley-oop and taken away by Brown. To the middle. And the rejection by MP. And MP throws it down hard.
And, guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. Now, here's Tatum, averaging around 27.5 points a game, one of the best in the league. That's tipped. Down low. And MP throws it down.
And great find by Van Vliet. He's in control of this offense and generally makes good decisions.
So the Celtics call timeout. They're first. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
And I feel they were the superior team, but they didn't take advantage of their opportunities and just could not close that game out.
The Celtics have gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. Horford kicks to Tatum. Back to Horford. Tatum on the wing. Baseline jumper. And it's King with the rebound.
Not the most productive quarter he'll ever have, but his shot selection's been a little bit
Celtics foul. Al Horford. That's his first personal foul.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
Well, they're just a team to see right now. Their passing in the first half has been outstanding.
Yeah, they're showing some muscle also in the first half as well, and getting a lot of their points in the paint. Really like the balance they've shown.
Here's Pritchard. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Horford against King. Outside Dragic. Back to King. That one doesn't drop. Now the Celtics take it the other way. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Tatum wide open. He fires one. Good on the triple. Tatum's got 7 points.
Oh, nice look there from Smart. Finding an open man.
King, the pass to Dragic. And stolen by Horford. Smart wide open. He fires. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
Raptors trail by 3. MP deciding where to go with it. To the right side. Pass to Dragic. Back to King. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
And how about the court awareness there? Dragic, fantastic job spotting the wide open teammate.
Brown outside. Oh, Tatum in position. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Van Vliet with it. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. He's looking for MP and finds him.
Yeah, and you can always count on Van Vliet to make the right play. He doesn't make too many bad decisions when he's got the ball in his hands.
Pass to Tatum. Outside, Horford. Back to Tatum. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Toronto trailing. Van Vliet outside. He lobs it up, and MP throws it down.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. Here's Pritchard. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that.
For the Celtics. Al Horford is checked in for Cantor. Tatum comes in for Williams. Smart's checked in for Josh Richardson. And it's Pritchard in for Dunn. Raptors also changing it up. Kings checked in for Siakam. Watanabe comes in for Barnes. And it's Dragic in for Fred VanVleet. And you look at the 2021 draft class, just some unbelievable talent at the top.
I mean, Cade Cunningham, for me, probably is the consensus best player, but man, you got guys like Suggs, Green, and Kuminga with that rare athleticism. And how about Mobley? He really defines what a modern-day big is supposed to be. I mean, what more could you want?
Setting the floor for the Raptors. Dragic is out there with Gary Trent. Then it's King. Then there's Ken Birch. And it's Watanabe in at the small forward. Got a piece of it. The kick out to Tatum. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got his third assist on the night.
Yeah, you got to get out. You got to get out. He's too good of an outside shooter to be allowed this much space.
Floats it up for MP. And stolen by Tatum. Now here's Brown. Tight defense on him. Second shot opportunity. Horford no luck. Raptors trail by 8. King the pass to Trent. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Hey guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
The first trip to the free throw line for him tonight. The Raptors making a switch here. Anunoby's checked in.
One shot.
The free throw drops for Trent. Boston leading by 5. Here's Pritchard. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Left side, Brown. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
This system is set up perfectly for him today. I mean, it's allowing him to find a lot of good shots.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Thank you, Kevin. Pascal Siakam was the most improved player in 2019. He says, I love that I cannot be able to do something, but if I put in a lot of hours doing it, I can become good at it. The former 27th pick overall said, not to sound arrogant, but I saw this coming. Guys, he bet on himself.
He did. He was smart. He certainly put in the work. D.A., thank you. Dragic left side. Just 4 to shoot. And that one drops. Dragic has got 4 this quarter.
Nice move there by Dragic, navigating the paint well to find himself an open look.
Boston leading by 6. Here's Pritchard. Outside Tatum. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
To the paint. And the dunk by MP.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Boston's gone 7 of 11 from deep tonight, using the three-pointer to their advantage. And throughout his career, Dragic has been a leader. It's a natural fit for him.
Duncan Robinson called him the...
Oh, look at him fly!
Get out the way! Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that Mobile 1 block.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them. Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
And here Here's Birch. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And MP throws it down. Celtics leading by 6. Outside, Horford. The 3 from Tatum. Rebound by the Raptors. Birch has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Dragic looking for an opening. Anunoby kicks to Dragic. Clock at 6. Knocked away. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Chris Boucher is checked in for Ken Birch.
Substitution, Chris Boucher.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Their biggest lead of the game was not counted.
He's pulling out all the tricks this quarter. They can't figure out how to stop him.
Raptors trail by 8. Outside Dragic. He's looking for MP and finds him.
And tremendous fundamentals from Dragic, running the pick and roll to perfection.
Here's Pritchard. He's guarded by Dragic. Tatum no good.
Well, in the rebounding game, at least, it's been a strong physical performance for him.
Outside Dragic. Floats it up for MP and stolen by Tatum. Here's Brown. It's rebounded by Anunoby. The Raptors have gone 7 of 13 from the field since the start of the second. There's the lob to the hoop and the dunk by MP.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Kicks to Brown. Here's the floater. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yeah, great momentum for them offensively.
And the dunk by MP.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. Boston's gone 4 of 6 from long range in the second quarter. Solid shooting. It's tipped. Boucher with the steal. Horford against Anunoby.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Floats it up for MP. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Horford.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And you can tell he feels he should have had it still. The hustle was impressive.
Walker's checked in for Boston. And Toronto also making a switch. Fred VanVleet is checked in for Trent. Boston shooting at 46%, making some buckets. Smart passes to Horford. He's looking for MP and finds him. Anunoby against Tatum. Now Anunoby. No points in the game yet for him. And the dunk by MP.
I mean, this could end up being a big night for him. I mean, if this quarter is any indication.
Boston trailing. Now a timeout called by Boston. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Robert Williams is checked in for Horford. Josh Richardson comes in for Jason Tatum. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Smart. Barnes is checked in for the Raptors. Here's Parker, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And at this stage of Parker's career, it's about accepting whatever role has asked him to. So far, he has done an admirable job of doing this.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
77% shooter at the line a season ago. Those are better than average numbers. Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Taken away by Williams. 58 seconds left to play here in the half. Here's Brown with the drive. Out to Parker. Lobbed up there for Dunn. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Throws it up high. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Van Vliet against Richardson to end the drought. And it's King with the rebound. King's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And we haven't seen them get to the line as much here in the second quarter. They might be settling a tad too much offensively.
Inside, and the dunk by MP.
Nice pass. Putting in work on the interior. Gotta love it.
Now here's Brown. From downtown. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. The Raptors out. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a quick one as both teams try to gain an edge. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
As impressive as the block totals are from him early on, they don't even tell the whole story. He's changed countless others.
The blocks are impressive, no doubt, but his intimidation factor actually prevents certain shots from ever being taken at all.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On the floor for Boston. On in the front court along with Tatum. Then it's Marcus Smart. Then there's Horford. And it's Pritchard in at the 1. And MP throws it down.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Tatum passes to Horford. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Back to King. And the rejection by Tatum.
All-star Tatum engaged on D. That's a scary sight.
And finished off by Horford.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And rightfully so. Also, how lackluster was the defense right there with the score this tight?
It is good.
It's been a clinical performance. He's played a huge role and has them in position to grab the W.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Now the pass to Pritchard. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
King, the pass to Van Vliet. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. And MP throws it down.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass.
They don't want to play us.
Tatum on the wing. Outside, Smart. The feed now to Horford.
Yeah, Monte.
Oh, they didn't give me that.
Horford He's got 4 points this quarter.
And that's just experience. I mean, reading the defense perfectly. Just another day at the office for Big Al.
And an area that's often underappreciated for Horford, he's a fantastic passer.
Nothing flashy. Great vision in the post or at the top of the key. And
Bang,
he just
bang.
keeps it moving and finds the open man.
Celtics trail by 8.
This is my first game on all day in the park.
Inside Horford.
Well, it ain't since I went to sleep. It is.
He's guarded by Dragic.
That boy Chopper ain't get out last night. He ripped up.
King against Tatum.
And I'm a 23 now, my boy. Sir.
Oh no.
Tatum.
Bro.
Here's Pritchard. Covered by Van Vliet. And there's
Man, I looked at the man before I went to sleep.
shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
Yeah, it's because in the update, I had to update my PS5.
Can you hear me?
Get to the line.
Mr. Locke.
Hey,
What you doing?
Paul, you upgraded your update your PS5? Yeah.
What the update though?
It's like, you know how you have to switch games for the PS5?
Dennis Cantor's checked in for ball.
Into the lineup for the Raptors.
68. 87.
104 left to play in the third. To the inside. It's tipped. Williams with the steal. Richardson against Anunoby. Outside, Horford. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Oh my gosh, these passes be so late.
We've got 33 seconds left in the third. Smart with the ball. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. 6 on the shot clock. He kicks it to Horford. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession.
Story of their game right here. One sloppy play after another.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional Mobile One block.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Outside Dragic. And MP throws it down.
Big night for him. Most points in the game, and they just cannot figure out a way to stop him.
And here's Brown outside, and that shot was on time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Toronto Raptors with a 21-point lead.
Snatch blocking Al Horford.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Raptors leading by 21. So for Toronto right now, Barnes out there with Dragic. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then it's King. And it's Boucher in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Smart finds Horford. Over Boucher. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. You know, Chris, no one wants to see play stop for a coach's challenge. But is that inconvenience outweighed by ensuring it was the right call?
It definitely is, Kevin. You know, we'd rather get the calls right than just be quick. Quality over quickness. So that's how I like to
Trying to be like Daddy.
You don't want those calls all the time, but yeah, late in the game, you need it. Guys work too hard. All Horford does is affect when in the locker room, practice, games. He's accountable, and he holds others to that same
Oh
standard.
my goodness.
Richardson against Dragic. King outside. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Celtics ball.
So it's the Celtics now. Smart passes to Williams. Back to Smart. Rebound by the Raptors. King's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Dragic the pass to Anunoby. Back to Dragic. Shooting foul as the whistle blows.
That's what you get, bro, for not passing me the ball, man.
That one on Smart.
It's just so tough to stay with Dragic.
What's up, big dog? Say dinosaur?
And And some stats here, guys. The
Say Dino.
for Toronto.
Their inside game has been great.
Say Dino.
So much of their scoring has come from the paint.
And I also love the way they move the basketball. Their passing has been outstanding here in the second half.
50 points, 9 rebounds,
Are called too close. Are you of the mind that the
1
refs
assist, 6 blocks.
play?
I'm understanding the mindset that the refs need to understand that we didn't come to watch them. They need to be consistent on both ends of the floor. That's all guys ever complain about. When you see a guy going up to the ref, he's usually saying, hey, you didn't call that on the other end.
Didn't dunk it.
Called that on the other end. So consistency, I mean, these guys are trying to do their job to the best of their ability, but they need to be more consistent.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth.
He jumped. Yeah.
And there's the foul. It's on Chris Boucher. That's his 5th foul.
That's number 5 on him. No room for error anymore. I bet they'll take it at him right now and try to get him out the game.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Bruno Fernando's checked in for Horford. Williams comes in for Robert Williams. And it's Neesmith in for Jaylen Brown.
He struggles with his finishes sometimes. I mean, it's kept him from being an elite player.
It up for MP.
He won't get caught on the screen, bro. It's like they got eyes in the back of their heads.
Terrible turnover. And that's a possession waste.
Dragic again. Smart. Passes it to Neesmith. Here's Fernando. Boston again missing.
But they throw me the ball like I'm the point guard.
For Toronto. Outside Dragic. And this August, the Summer League was back in Las Vegas, Greg, and that's where you're from, that's where you played. How pleased are you to see your hometown become a mecca for the game in the offseason?
It is such a proud moment for me, born and raised here, growing up here. And quite honestly, I'm just thrilled that we have Summer League again. After what we've gone through, partner, it is just a breath of fresh air to get back to focusing on the little things.
Jabari Parker's checked in for Marcus Smart. The Raptors also with a sub. Flynn's checked in. Williams finds Parker. 5 on the clock. Top of the key. No good that time. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. King, the pass to Mikhailuk. Floats it up for MP.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley.
I got to say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going. Richardson against Flynn. Williams kicks to Richardson. Trying to get something going, and it's good on the way in.
Richardson has no fear of the contact. I mean, he stays strong and gets his finish.
Flynn against Richardson. It's stolen. Now here's Parker. T right on him. Here's Williams, and Williams throws it down.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Oh, yeah, bang, bang. An impressive sequence that has them fired up.
King's shot is off.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Oh, I'm always surprised when it doesn't happen. I'm sure these two will have a good laugh about it later.
Here's Neesmith. Nobody near Williams. Off target with his 3.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Down low, here's King. Fernando pulls it in. The Celtics have gone just 2 of 8 in this fourth quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far. Parker dishes to Williams. Here's Fernando. Covered by MP. And there's the call on Precious Achiuwa. That is his first foul of the game. And a new group in for the Celtics. Al Horford, he's checked in for Bruno Fernando. Tatum comes in for Williams. Brown, he's checked in for Jabari Parker. And it's Pritchard in for Nesmith. King, the pass to Dragic. Floats it up for MP. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. Here's Pritchard. He's guarded by Dragic. Pass to Brown. For a number of seasons, offensive output, Greg, has been on the rise, as we've seen. But last year, it went to a whole different level.
I mean, how about 2 years ago with Dallas? They had the greatest offensive season since all the way back in 1973, averaging over 116 points per 100 possessions. Get this, last year, 7 teams beat that record.
That shot off the mark. Great D that time from Tatum. Richardson outside. Brown with the bounce pass. Tatum draws the double. Just 5 to shoot. And it's Van Vliet with the rebound. Raptors leading by 23. Here's King. Great D that time from Tatum. King, that's good. King's got 10 points in the quarter.
Straight up effort gets him those points. That's what it's all about on the offensive glass.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
The Raptors have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. MP kicks to Dragic. Pass to Anunoby. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Back to King. And it's sent back by Horford.
Oh, he's a solid shot blocker now. It's thanks to his timing and great anticipation skill. It's not easy scoring on Horford.
Now here's Brown, covered by Achua. It's Brown with the drive. No good on the 3.
His bad night from the field is only going to get worse if he keeps throwing up shots like that.
Outside Dragic. Back to King and taken away by Brown. Outside Tatum. 3-pointer. And it's King with the rebound. King's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. To the paint, deflects the pass, nabbing another steal. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end.
Pritchard gets the bucket. Toronto leading by 21. Here's Van Vliet. Second chance effort. Here's King. And another one falls. Amazing. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Pritchard passes to Richardson. 13 feet away. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Here's King going inside. And MP throws it down hard.
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the Mobile One block.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here. Ooh, I guess he didn't appreciate getting scored on that last strip.
I guess not. He threw it down right on top of him.
Really like that work there in the paint. He has really established a low post presence.
And the rejection by MP. Out of bounds, Celtics ball as Boston keeps possession and a whole new. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that'll do it, folks. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later.
Facing criticism online, especially on Twitter, by some who say you care more about scoring than winning games. Now, how do you respond to those criticisms?
Look, anyone who says that doesn't know me. That's ignorance on their part. And I don't have time to deal with ignorant people. I only care about people who got my back. You understand me? People who since been there since the beginning. If coach is on me, if my family is on me, then I'll worry about it. But otherwise, I could just care less.
But do you think this perception of you influences the way you're covered in the press?
I mean, you're asking me about it, aren't you? So yeah, it obviously...
Making time for myself. Tried to play me with the cards that they dealt. All this putting scars on my health. Another notch on my belt. Earned stripes through the trauma I felt. Slow, I ain't show it, but I've been through the most. It took a minute just to get in my glow. Love my brothers, so I'm letting them know. Wasn't with me, so I'm letting you go. When it was cold, the righteousness depend on your soul. Cause she bold, phone home in a crisis. Strong melanin, I shine when the light hit. Aligned with live timeless. Hit a verse and they rewind it. My reach the widest. See the snakes in they disguises. Peep the science. Riding, try and find it. Supreme timing. Keep me climbing to the peak. Horizon in my reach. When I was young, I used to speak, was taught to teach. Need a few before I leave. Feel the breeze underneath. My spirit clean. Need the chips and cream. Gotta let it breathe. Bold like the rain. On the better things. On the better things. Gotta let it breathe. Bold like the